All right, been a minute since we've done a truck talk. Been a long time since we've done a truck talk, actually. Now that I think about it, let me make sure the audio is recording. We're good. All right, I think. I don't know, we'll see. I'm wearing this shirt that I always wear for back there. It appears that I'm having a lot of nip slippage, so, you know, don't mind that if you see it in the video and I don't notice it, okay? Just pay attention to the topic, okay? I just got out of a back day. I didn't record it because I went at the nighttime, and I walked into the gym, realized yet again the crowds at different times of the day of the gym are always different. I think they're always different depending on the day. I usually go like middle of the day, morning-ish, you know, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 in the afternoon. Go ahead, buddy. You're in the middle of the fucking road, so all right. Anyways. Yeah, so I just wasn't feeling the recording of the gym. This guy has his brights on and I can't see. Ow. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling the recording, I don't think. But it was also a little bit more packed for us. Like, it's Sunday night when I'm recording. It's a little bit more packed than I would have thought. Anyways, doesn't matter. I didn't do the recording of the workout. I'll break it down, and then I'll break my split down and explain why I do the split that I do now. I did lat pull downs. I did 3 sets of lat pull downs. And then I did 2 sets of an upper back row, like a high row. Because I very much prefer a high row right now compared to like a regular like mid-chest row. I like the row higher up. I get my traps more involved, you know, trying to get, I like working the traps a little bit because I used to never work the traps. So now, you know, I work the traps a little bit more often. However, you know, I don't do that every time that I do a row or a back day, but right now I do prefer a high row. So that's why I'm doing it today. And then I did 2 sets of a bent over dumbbell low row. So I was rolling on my hip, trying to target the lats rather than the rhomboids and upper back. And then after that, I did 2 sets of like a bent over rear delt dumbbell fly. And then I was like, wait a minute, the pec deck is open. Why don't I just head over onto the pec deck and do the rear delt flies on that? And so that's what I did. I did another set, so 3 sets technically of rear delt flies. Because I prefer the pec deck because you get more of a stretch on the rear delts if you're sitting sideways on it, you know what I'm saying? If you're facing the front, you're not getting as much of a stretch as I think you could get, but I don't think, you know, anything bad is going to happen if you decide to do it another way, where you're just facing forward instead of facing sideways on it. Other than that, that was my back day. I did 20 minutes of cardio. I watched Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, whatever it's called, just Furiosa, Mad Max Furiosa. I haven't seen it yet, so, you know, it being on Netflix, instead of watching Interstellar like I said I was going to do, was it yesterday? I decided to watch Mad Max Furiosa, so that's what we got going on right now. So enough about today. I'm going to describe why I'm doing the split that I'm doing right now. I'm doing 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off. So it's like an 8-day split depending on how you think about it, because they're in like it's like 2 different groups of 4 days. But right now, for this series of videos coming out, I won't be taking a break for 3 sets. So it's going to be just 3 days on, 3 days on, 3 days on. So push-pull legs, push-pull legs, push-pull legs, no rest, mainly because I'm trying to fit in as many complete workouts as I can right now, because I am not going to be in town on Friday and Saturday. So Friday, I'm hoping to get a workout in. Saturday, I won't probably be able to get a workout in. I'm going to snowboarding, so hopefully I'll be able to have that as the video, you know, a little snowboarding vlog for you guys. But I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I'm not big on like filming outings and things like that, so, you know, I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. But the reason I'm doing 3 days on, 1 day off is because, you know, I was doing the 7 days a week for a while, just working out 7 days a week, no rest days. And I don't really think my body wasn't recovering. Like, I was like hammering the body, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I was still recovering. But, you know, recovery for the most part happens when you're resting. So, you know, I usually use the sleep as, you know, when I'm resting, but having that extra rest day in there right now feels pretty good. gives me a little bit more free time, you know, and like I get an itch on my days off where I really want to go to the gym. But you know, rest days, you got to take the days off. You got to take the days off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just swapping it up to see how I like it. You know what I'm saying? I put out a video a while ago that was like, how do I know when to take a rest day? You know, it's like when I feel like my body just isn't recovering. I feel like my body is just tired all the time. And that is, for the most part, very true. And I didn't feel like that a lot of the times. There were many weeks, based on my training style, there were many weeks where I didn't feel like I had to take a rest day. And I think it depends on how you train, you know what I'm saying? Like athletes, if you're training 2 times a day and you're doing these super hard athletic workouts where you're pushing your body to the absolute maximum every day, then, you know, I could see rest days being a consistent part of your regimen, because you're pushing like your whole body to its limits, whereas when I'm doing my workouts, you know, I'm just pushing a set of muscles to the limits, like just limiting it to that muscle group for the most part, you know. I don't know if that really makes a difference, but though I also train at a lower volume, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing a high volume and you're also in a failure, like you might want to take more rest days. I don't know, it depends on how your body's feeling. I haven't done like a super high volume workout regimen for a long time, so I couldn't tell you for a fact based on my personal experience. But the way I train, you know, lower volume, just super hard reps. I'm still in that 5 to 8 rep range. Sometimes I'll go to like 10 to 15 depending on the workout. Like rear delts, I'll take a little bit higher, or calves especially. But right now I just wanted to test out the rest days, see what it feels like to have a rest day, you know, every 4th day. That's why I call it an 8-day split, because it's not a 7-day split, but it's not like a 3-day split, because if it was a 3-day split, it would just be push pull legs and then it would restart, you know what I'm saying? But it's push pull legs rest. I count the rest days as part of my split, as part of my regimen. So that's why I say it's a 4-day split / 8-day split. And if it was just the same push pull legs rest every 4 days, then it would just be a 4-day split. But I say it's an 8-day split because the second set of 4 days, you know, days 5, 6, 7, and 8, those are different workouts. I structure them differently compared to their earlier counterparts in the first 4 days of the split. So that's why I do my workouts the way I do. That's why I call it an 8-day split. That's also why I like having a rest day right now, you know? I don't always feel like I need to have free time, but I do feel like I am recovering pretty good, you know? And I will say this, rest days might not mean nothing if your nutrition is not in order. So, you know, if you're not eating enough protein, you can take the rest days that you want, but if you're not eating enough protein, carbs, and fats, you know, and you're not getting your diet correct, then, you know, the growth is going to be more minimal. You know what I'm saying? The growth isn't going to happen as well as it could. So whether you're taking rest days or not, as long as you have your nutrition in order, I feel like growth is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that in order and you're not training very hard, then growth goes out the window. There's other things to focus on. You know, lifting is only one part of the equation, and you kind of got to work on all parts of the equation to get to your final answer, right? Foil method or some shit like that. I don't know. I haven't done math in a minute, but dumb joke anyways. But that's going to be it for this video. No workout video today, just because I didn't record one because I didn't want to take one. So other than that, I think that'll be it for the video for today. I'm pulling up to Chipotle right now to get me a after workout meal at 9:30 at night. I'm not going home, so I won't be cooking is the thing. So that's why I'm stopping at Chipotle. Plus, who doesn't love Chipotle, you know? Chipotle's gas. So, plus, very easy way to get your carbs and protein and fats in, because you can just make a fantastic bowl, you know what I'm saying? You can get a burrito, but I feel like a bowl has more food, you know what I'm saying? That's why I prefer a bowl, me personally. But other than that, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time.